Hello guys, this is Carson. So I'm here again to give you guys a breakdown of one of the trade I took with my students on Btcusd on the 4 hours time frame. But before then, I dropped an analysis here. I dropped a trade setup on Btcusd. All you need to do is go and check second to last video that was done here, the last trade we took on BTC. After that trade, after dropping the breakdown on that trade, I showed you guys a buy I was still expecting on BTC USD. So that buy setup was from the daily time frame, if you could still remember. And I told you guys that I was expecting a buy price BTC to buy from here, take away this liquidity. Here was where I told you guys to place your Excel, and I went ahead to tell you guys that here was the low that was swept. The same entry model. I gave you guys a breakdown of why I was expecting the buy here on BTC USD. And the final take profit was what? Was here, which I told you guys. So the trade was shared here online and it was on the video. Just go to the last video, the last breakdown I did on BTC USD. That is that should be what's it called, the second to last video. Second to last video I posted on this page. You understand? After the synthetic own, you see a BTC USD breakdown. I talked about this particular setup, and I said that the final take profit for this particular setup is here. I've already made or given reason. So if you're in the trade, congratulations, the trade has done 1:2. You understand? If you're a break-even guy, you can break even. If you're those of us that don't break even, fine, keep holding. You understand? Keep holding your trade. You understand? Then we got another setup of this zone on BTC USD off here on the 4 hours time frame. Price came, took away this daily liquidity, and gave us a nice setup. Immediately price took away this daily liquidity here. Price gave us a nice setup. That trade was the first time my trade is triggering that day and hitting take profit that day. Like, this is the first time since this year I'm taking a trade and a trade triggers me. That day I shared the trade and what hit my take profit. It was so sweet. So you can see when this was the daily liquidity here, which was this guy I just marked out. Now price tapped on it, took it away, and what gave us a break, first break to the upside, which is 1. Gave us what? Second break, what? To the upside, which is 2. You understand? So if you check here, you can see that we have the same entry model here. So this was just another confirmation to the previous daily setup I was talking about on BTC USD. You understand? So what did we do? Immediately price gave this on the 4 hours. Know that here was my low that was swept by what? This what? Protected what? Low. You can see it here. And this guy was my liquidity. And here is my final take profit. Sorry for that. That was my alarm. So here is my final take profit. You can see as price came, tapped into here, and what? Boom, gave us our take profit. This trade was a 1:2 plus trade, and here was when I shared the trade with my students. You can see it here. and this was when the trade hit final take profit. You can see it here. This was when I got the notification also. You can see it here. Funny enough, I didn't even know how everything happened because I dropped the trade, and before 4 to 5 hours, I've gotten a notification that, oh, you've been closed out and take profit on this trade. Like I said, it was just a day. You understand? So let me quickly break down the reason behind the trade, which is what I've said before. We are still bullish on BTC USD. On the 4 hours time frame, we had this our entry model, which was a low that was swept by this protected low, and we had this guy as the liquidity. Now, this happened because price came to the daily time frame, which is an internal structure, and gave a low that was swept by this protected low, and we had this liquidity. So we can see that price started reacting when it tapped on this guy and gave that setup on 4 hours, which is just a confirmation on 4 hours. Now, looking to the general trend of BTC USD, BTC USD is still bearish, no doubt. Look at this, you could see it here. Now, a lot of people are waiting for here to be taken away. I don't know yet whether it's going to be taken away or not. But one thing I know for sure is that while we scale down to the higher time frame, our bias time frame, we will see why rejections are happening here and why price has refused to break this. You understand? So these trades are all inside an internal structure of BTC USD. So now the setup happened on the 4 hours time frame, and this was how the setup hit take profit. Coming to the daily, which I just showed you guys, you can see what happened on the daily. Price reacted off this liquidity that was tapped. Now on the weekly time frame, let me show you guys something on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, BTC USD is still bearish. You understand? BTC USD is still bearish. But then again, I add candlestick confirmation to my trade. So for last week, BTC USD, for that week, BTC USD closed bullish, signaling that for the next week, price was ready to buy. You understand? So I don't know, but I don't know. I feel like BTC USD is waiting to get here to continue the sell, because on the weekly time frame, you could clearly see that price is bearish. Yes, you can see this was the last break to the downside. And nothing again has taken away this guy. Are you seeing it? So let's feel that, or let's say that price is waiting to get here to continue what? Itself. But for now, been capitalizing on the opportunity to keep on buying on BTC USD. Coming to the monthly time frame, this is when it starts making a whole lot of sense. On the monthly time frame on BTC USD, price took away this demand zone. You understand? Now, this is a major support. This guy is a major support, and price is also what? On a good zone. You understand? So I feel that why price has been reacting is because price has been what? Price is on a good, strong buy zone. You understand? And that is why price has been reacting for this bullish. We can see here from here, you can see something like this go up. You understand, from here. Because on the monthly time frame, BTC USD has not fully changed structure. Yes, like I told you guys, one break of structure doesn't signify what change of character. This is just one break. The only time we would have said that, oh, BTC USD has changed structure is if this guy took away both this guy and this guy. Or we have something like this, then we have something like this. We could not say that BTC USD has changed what? Structure on the monthly time frame. You see where everything starts making sense. If you scale down to the 3 months time frame, everything makes more sense for you. You understand? Look at the 3 months time frame. You could see where price is sitting pretty. You understand? And you could see that we have what? A strong what? Demand zone here. And why price is buying from here. Are you seeing it? And for the last 3 months candlestick, price closed what? Bullish, signaling what? That BTC USD is ready to buy. So I think that is the reason why price has refused to break this zone on the daily time frame of BTC USD. You understand? So that is why we have been capitalizing on the buy and making money off it. You understand? Like I said, it was a very beautiful trade, and that very day the trade hit take profit. Now after that, there was another setup that happened here on BTC USD, but that one I didn't catch it. It was on the 12 hours time frame, something like that. Was on the 12 hours time frame. So the buys has been happening, and if you open your eyes, you're going to see these things and capitalize from this. So if you want to be seeing more videos like this and more breakdowns like this, all you need to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel, Trade with Cassie. You can follow us on TikTok, Trade with Cassie, and we are also on Instagram, Trade with Cassie. Thanks for watching, and God bless you.